Hey, 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 this is Miss Valley Gaming. I'm Dredd, and the game is Miss Survival. Let's do this. Welcome back to Miss Survival. It is 4 in the afternoon. We had a busy day with a truck mishap and killed a bear and all kinds of exciting stuff went on. We had some morning wood, if you remember. We visited the hotel, Motel Mistifornia. And not much else really going on here. Not too much water distilling in a couple of seconds since we last checked. But we'll put this over here. So how y'all doing? I'm doing groovy. I had some fun times just very, very recently in Scum doing a video that was different. You can always check out my Scum 0.2 video if you desire to check out that adventure. My amazing underground adventure. Yes. Suffice it to say, I've had some issues with Scum, and I believe I know what those issues are, and I think I can probably fix them. So we'll work on that going forward. But in the meantime, the game is Miss Survival. This is a card game like Uno where you... No, it's not. No, it's definitely not. I wonder how badly I would get hurt if I jumped off it. Probably not good. Okay, so it's 4 in the afternoon. What do we got in the old inventorio? Or as I like to call it, the old inventorio. That's the same thing. You're right. I apologize. Okay. So, looking to see, do I have any meat up here? It's probably in here, isn't it? Yes. Alright, do I have any matches up here? Matches? Oh, I have matches on me. Good, good, good. We have firewood around there, and we have bark right here. Let's take some of that. Some of this firewood. When I say firewood, I mean wood that burns in a fire. I know, I say the most amazing things. I have a voice like charcoal sliding softly over delicate porcelain skin. I don't know. Kind of made me hot. I mean, it is warm in here. Hello, mommy. Okay, yeah. I'm still a little in shock, actually, over my whole Scum adventure. So, yes, that's gonna be my excuse. Next question. Next question. Anybody got a question? Next question. No, I have a question. I have an answer? Ooh, that is a question. The answer is yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm looking for something, and the word's not coming to me at the moment, so I'm just gonna keep talking, because that is what a Dredd does. A Dredd talks. Labs and talks. Okay, so I'm going down here, because I'm looking for something. Don't recall what. Oh, I was looking for the bear fat. Not the fat bear. He died. We're looking for the little bit of bear fat that we cut off the bear. Nope. Well, we'll need to do something about that after. Okay. Nope. Won't be in there. Where are you, bear fat? Over. No. Really? Am I missing it? Am I just... We did grab bear fat, did we not? I could have swore I grabbed bear fat off that bear. what's in the truck. Just those things. Let's look again. Sometimes I look at things that are there and don't see them. That's the thing. Ladies, I know you know what we're talking about. I think all men probably do that. We tend not to see things right in front of our face. I swore we picked up some bear fat. Since I'm not seeing it, I'm starting to second guess that. It's not on my inventory anywhere. No. I was gonna boil the fat down, or did I already put it into the cooking pot, maybe? No. I don't think I put anything in this, because I was saying we shouldn't put anything in there. No bear fat in there, no bear fat in there. Hey, it's official, I have lost my marbles. Alright, that's fine. So didn't put it in there. So if we had bear fat, I thought we did. We would have put it in here under render fat. It would put it up here, and then it comes down into a container like this for biofuel. But I apparently don't have it. Okay. So grill stand. You put the meat up top here, 4 pieces at a time. Charcoal comes out of the campfire as you burn it and just accumulates down here. Charcoal can be used to make matches, and there's other uses for it too, I believe, but I can't recall right this second. I'm just going to use 3 logs. Put this in for tinder. Should only need 1, hopefully. Throw the matches into here. You could put an accelerant in here, like biofuel or gasoline. It makes your success rate 100% rather than 60%, but it's fine. I don't really want to do that. So let's light her up. Did not light. So let's light her up. So light her up. How about lighting her up? Oh, yeah. Okay, so there you go. We got meat. And it's cooking. Alright. Best way to cook is stay here, keep an eye on it. You do not want to burn your meat. Burning can happen very quickly. So it'll start out with the meat raw. We'll just sit here and wait. It won't take too long. Not like cooking in scum, which takes a long time. Not that complicated, but you don't want to run off and do something because you will burn your meat and then it's just friggin' useless after that. You also don't want to be doing things that pass time, like eating and drinking water while you're sitting here, because like 5 minutes will go by in 3 seconds and then it'll be burned. But just keep hovering over once in a while and checking the status of the meat, right? It's all going to be the same. All cooks the same rate, so. You just leave the matches into the fire. We need them for the water purifier. We can just grab them out of here. So medium. So it goes from raw to medium. Next stage will be well done, and that's where you want it. You do not want to take, even though medium, you're like, well, that's cooked. You have a possibility still, if you eat meat at medium, of it still getting food poisoning. So don't do it. Not worth it. And if you go beyond well done, you very quickly will get into burnt. It doesn't take too long to get beyond that. So once you hit well done, you want to get the meat out of there. Put some more meat on. There you go. Obviously well done right there, you can tell. I'm just going to put 3 on for this one, because I want to put on 2 on the last cooking, so we don't have just one little lone piece of meat by its lonesome, all sad and lonely. Yeah, that's raw. You can cook. Well done. Okay. And yes, one of these pieces of meat, eat one of these in the morning, it will do you for the full day, most likely. I mean, you may run out of you may run low on your food bar, you know, during the night or whatever, but for the most part, this will take you from basically nothing for your food bar to full. One of these pieces, so. Other thing you can do with bear meat like this is you can, if you have salt, is you can go over here and make dried meat. It'll make 4 pieces of dried meat for everyone, and then you've got to have salt and meat, and then you've got to hang it up on a thing to dry it, and then you've got to eat 4 of these to have the same effect as one of these, but these will last longer. So we're medium already. Once the fire's going, I don't, it tells you here how long it's going to go. I don't put the fire out because you're not getting any fuel back or anything. I just let it burn because it gives you more charcoal. So I tried to put too much fuel in. You could put sticks in here too. You could put leaves in here. Obviously leaves and sticks are not going to last as long as a chunk of firewood. But you can do that. So once this meat is finished, it'll be approximately an hour left of fire burning time. Which I don't think you can put it out either. It's ignite button, but there's no turn off fire button. So yes, you just have to let it run out, and it'll just give you some charcoal in here. I think this stacks up to 60 in each spot, so 16, 16, so like 64 charcoal could store down here. But you should take it out before it fills up, because you choke out your fire, like all this gets filled up with charcoal, then you have charcoal all in your fire, then the fire won't be very effective, and eventually it won't even light. True story. That is how I got my superpowers. The end. Thank you, Billy. Anybody else do anything fun during the summer vacation? Watch Dredd and Miss Survival. Alrighty. Excuse me, I'm a little more dry mouth today than normal, and I've also had a tickle in my throat. I'm not sick. I don't have the coof. I'm just allergies. Got lots of allergies. Basically, have year-round allergies, but some days are a little worse than others. Different effects from it. So. This time of year, being winter here where I'm at, there's a lot of salt and sand to put on the road, and I end up a lot of times different days where that just gets kicked up into the air, and then you end up breathing it in even though I'm inside. Yeah. There you go. See, that meat is well done. All our meat is well done. We didn't burn anything. Cool, cool. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. Okay, so next thing we want to do is we want to get some animal guts drying on a drying rack. We have animal guts down below. We want to get a drying rack done because that's not in that menu. It's in this menu. The drying rack, drying out the guts, take a couple of days. Once the guts are dried out, we can use that to make a bow. That's important. So a drying rack. 7 sticks, 2 lashings. We have 1 lashing. We were going to need to make another lashing. So that's in our I menu build. And we need 6 tree bark and 8 leaves for that. We have the tree bark. We need 8 leaves. Do you believe me? Let's go down here. Let's save before we go down here in case we get munched on by a bear or some very angry chickens. Eight leaves? Well, yeah, we need 8 leaves or 6 leaves. I can't remember. Need 8 leaves. Let's hope we got 8 leaves. If not, we'll have to go pick some up. Oh, we've got 17. That's baby. Okay. Hey, we got like 6 of those. Perfect. Whoa. Whoops. What? What? We'll just put the stack of 8 away back upstairs here. The stack is 6. Thinking about this, I'm gonna put the drying rack outside though, not up here. Want to get some building done. It's important to do as much work as we can on the bow because the bow is going to take a couple of days, and we got to collect feathers in the meantime because we need to get arrows. So, I was putting this away. That's what I was doing. Let's go put this here wood over here. Oh, I just picked up the wood instead of putting it down. Hello. something glitched in my menu. Better. That was weird. Usually have that issue. Okay, I'm gonna build this standing here where I'm under protection so I don't get munched on while I build. And that's the B for build menu, and it's over here. It's the drying rack. Oh. Nope. That's not what I'm doing. I'm making a lashing first. 15 minutes. Then I gotta get sticks, which I think are in one of those suitcases right below me. Now I got the 2 lashings. Okay. Sticks. So... 16 minutes to do that. Getting a little bit late into the evening now, starting to get darkish. It's going to take 30 minutes to build our drying rack. Oops. Right, so now I build it far enough away, I gotta come out. Oh, that's a smart job. Smart, Dredd. Smart. You should have built it right here. On the stairs and then moved it. Oh well. Drying rack and guts. World needs guts. Old Alice Cooper song. Not as old as School's Out, but still old. Constrictor album, maybe? Something like that. These are all raw still, and they're gonna go out till they're not cooked, but they'll become dried. Gonna use as crafting material if dried. So we got them hanging on there now. You can see them. They're gonna dry. It's gonna take a couple of days for that. All right. Anything else in here I need to snag out? Oh, I got an axe. Oh, you know what? Let's exchange my axe for a nicer one. Good. Sticks and stuff in there. Nothing I need in there. Ooh, you know what? Grab that before I forget about it. So I've got 3 feathers there. Is that the only place I have feathers? Ember. Oh wait, no, we got 9 there, so we got 12. That's enough to make 4 arrows. That's not a lot. 4 arrows is helpful, but L for light. Let there be L for light. And there was L for light. Give him L for light. Alright, I'll pick this shit up. Oops. Oh, I'll pick that stuff up? No, not yet. Not important. Okay. Shotgun ammo. I'll take it, and I'll like it. Once again, you're welcome, Ernie. You're welcome, bud. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna start using these. I hate to do this because I'm afraid I might lose stuff. So you know what? I'm gonna put it down here. Because there's always a possibility something spawns back in here. It's not very likely after it's been looted, but it's still possible. If anything does spawn into here, it's going to spawn into the upper slots, so I'm going to use these lower slots here to store stuff. I gotta store my meat here. Does that sound weird? That does sound weird. Put my meat in my drawers and store it. You know what? I'm gonna take the one that's the least amount of percentage left. That's going to be this one here. It's going to go bad a little bit quicker than the other ones, right? Got this in order from least amount of percentage to most, because the order will eat it in. Though, like I say, we probably won't even get to the last 2, maybe 3 before it goes bad. But, well, I'm hungry right now. I'm going to eat it. You watch this fill up my hunger. That was right down at the bottom, and that came almost up to the top. What she said. I don't know what that means. Okay. Good chatting, folks. Thank you for the chat, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Pay no attention to me. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay. Okay. I'm thirsty as well. You can drink till enough. Which will, when you drink till enough, if you have enough water, it'll fill up your thirst completely. Whereas if you just drink a little, it'll just drink a certain smaller amount. So, getting to be nighttime. We're not going to be going out at this point. Things I want to get done the next little bit here. I mean, I want to get some building done. We need space. That requires building. Before I do any building, we're going to have to go get the saw bench and bring it back here. Then we can cut boards with it from the trees we cut down. Those will be necessary because when you're building like walls and stuff, you need logs and wood and nails. We're going to be specifically building a bunch of wooden floors, which need logs and even more planks. Wood it says here, but it's planks and nails. That's something to do. We also need to go to the workbench at the gas station, and I need to look there and see, because I believe it is on the workbench, isn't it? Yes. Need to go there and see how much or what it costs us to make a bow, and make sure I've got the right materials for when we do that. Do. I said do. Just give me 1 minute, folks. Sorry about that. All right, so we'll be checking that tomorrow. We'll be picking up the saw bench. I'll go do some more looting, I would think. That's definitely part of the plan, and definitely look for more feathers, because we will need feathers to make our hunting arrows. So that should keep us busy tomorrow. Like I say, we can't make our bow until those guts are dried, so that might take a day or two. And until we make a bow and arrow, I'm not taking on any bandits, because only got a limited amount of ammo and a limited amount of guns here, so it's not what I want to use it for, if at all possible. The arrows are the thing to go, plus they're silent but deadly. If you can take down a bandit camp using arrows, you're not alerting them all to what's going on. That's probably a good thing. So we're going to hit the number 7 here, and we're going to take a little napsy. Let's see. Let's go 8 hours. Till about 4:34. If we sleep that long? No, of course not. Don't always worry about the herd something. It's just a game feature. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just kind of an annoyance. Okay, we're after 5 o'clock. The birds are now chirping. How we doing here? Okay, for hunger, we'll drink a little bit. We're gonna go over here. Fill up our water bottle. And fill up our water bucket. Well, we'll fill it, but take the rest of the clean water out of here and put it over here. We'll also be picking up another bucket full of dirty water. I need to make another bucket at the workbench too. You're going to ask, why do you need to do that? Well, if I pick up a bucket of dirty water, now my bucket is full of dirty water. Well, no, you know what? I don't have to. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing it this way. No, it's fine. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking, but I shouldn't have. Okay. So, got everything we need. We've got some meat for when we get hungry. We're full of water. We got our shotgun shells. And our shotgun's loaded. Our pistol is loaded. We have a can of food. I don't know. We don't really need to carry that because we get the meat. But what if we get a mist and then we get stuck somewhere and our truck breaks down and we're overnight? You might need it. We don't really need to carry the machete with us. We don't need to pick up bark right now, but I'm going to keep it anyways because we get enough inventory space for it, right? Taking the water bucket because we're picking up water. Taking bandages because bandages. Taking a crowbar. I don't think we actually need it right now, but we don't need that, that's for sure. Why is that there? The sticks can go away. See, it's a good thing I looked through this. It's just an empty spot we don't need. Alright. Just gonna save before we go anywhere. Probably a good idea to save before you get in the truck because weird things can happen with the truck. So we've looted everything down this way. There's only infected dead. I'm actually going to go right over this way. Down past there. Down here. Bears around? Chicken. Any bears? Okay. Wonderful wheeled sledge or whatever you want to call it. Some more free wood for us, so we'll take it. We'll take it, won't we? We will. Force my see any feathers? Anybody see any feathers? Anybody? There's chickens running around here. There should be feathers, right? So we've got our storage containers in the truck, which is great, but they're not empty, so that sucks. That's not well planned out. Two spots left, yikes. Can see if I see any feathers. Don't see any right now. There's the bear. So we're off, bear. Screw off, bear. He asked you. This little wheeled sledgy thing over here does not have any logs beside it, I don't think. See, the bear tries to kill us. Not a nice bear. I mean, true, I did kill it yesterday, but still. Or one of its cousins or something, I don't know. Okay, so we need to get the saw bench. We'll have to reorganize. Actually, we'll get the saw bench last. So we'll go and we'll grab the water, dirty water from the lake over here, little lake. Pond or whatever it is. Don't fall in. Don't want to hit F for drink. It says it's unsafe water, and you don't want to do that. You can get food poisoning. Here. Sticks while I'm here. Feathers anywhere? Feathers, oh feathers. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Even road. Whoa. Where are we gonna go loot, eh? Where are we going to go loot? Start over this way. This is a spot here. Just right down there is where the down there, come to the right of that red truck there is where we found the blacksmith bench and made some low quality metal ingots last episode. So that's where we're at, and if you're wondering, our base would be generally speaking probably back this way, but we'll quite a ways back. Sure, we'll take that, I guess. Might need it at some point. As you see, a lot of the car parts you pick up are like not high percentage car parts, right? It's not very often you pick up stuff and it's 100% or anywhere near it, so. In that case, having extras of those parts does help. Around here, pick up some sticks, look for feathers. Before we do any more looting here. Blueberries, not really interested right now. It's a leaf, I'll take it. There's a feather, thank you. Every feather is worth its weight in gold, which wouldn't be much because feathers don't weigh much, but still. Worth my weight in gold, how about that? Oof, that's a lot of gold. Got some black gold fever. Gold fever, my mama said. Listen to your heart and not your head. Okay, yeah. Feathers, feathers. Okay, so we can break up these cars. Well, you gotta be a pretty accurate aim to be able to poop in that hole. I'm just saying. And while squatting, apparently, too. Like, yeesh. Okay. The stuff you can interact with. It's just background noise, background loot. It's not real loot. I wonder if I should, get up on top of this without... Nothing on the roof, just a branch. Take it, though. Back over here and dump this stuff off, and then we'll do some looting inside there. I don't think we're going to break up those cars right now. I don't think that's necessary. How did I do that? It was in there. What the heck? I was thinking. Just leaves in 2 different lockers. So why is that? It's organized. Ugh. Again, what is going on with that? There. Paint there. That can stack over here. Oh. Stackables. Does that sound like something you'd put in your kid's lunch? That'd be snackables, I guess. Sorry. Snackables, not stackables. Okay. Did I look in here? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Don't. Nope. Did not. Some more boots. Container that we should be able to take with us. Pistol. Gonna say no to it. Shirt. Equip. Yay! So, these drawers, you gotta be really careful because you gotta get the right hitbox for the right drawer. You gotta open all of them. A little tricky. You get used to it. But it's still tricky even if you're used to it. These kind of cabinets open both doors. Salt. Nice. Only 1 salt, but still. What is this? Here. Pop it right here for the moment. No, I'm going to move it over here for the moment. Okay. So I'm going to move it this way. So when placing containers like this in the truck, you don't want to have them sitting up on there. You don't want them touching the cab. It's a no-no. That can cause major issues with the truck. You ever look and you see the locker and you see the locker is like sticking out into the wheel well, move it. That'll cause major issues with the truck as well. That's a bad one. Come forward. That locker's not forward enough. Better. Not perfect. Okay. So do, but I'm just gonna move this forward. Forward to here, not to there. No, no. Turn it a bit. There. not properly arranging my truck may have been what caused it to flip the other day too. Although I think it still had something to do with the terrain in that spot as well, and just general glitchiness of the game. So I know there's a big barn down there we can loot. I'm not going to do that right now. If you go up this road and up onto this hill, and there's like 4 or 5 different roads that go up onto this big hill, there's a massive bandit camp there with about 17 or 18 bandits in it. That's a lot. They're all armed, and it's not a good idea to go up onto that hill before you're ready. It's kind of in the middle of the map. So here's a big lake here, a relatively big lake. It's not like a little pond we get the water out of before. This is unofficially referred to as Bear Lake. Bear does spawn here. And right up here is going to be the motel and then the gas station. Not going there right this moment. There's also a bandit camp right forward behind in front of this thing, so over this way. Since they guard the road, we can't take the road there without risk getting shot at it at the moment, so not going to take that risk. We're going to sneak through the woods. Already looted in that area, unless we want to smash up some vehicles or parts. There's not much else to do there. Here, another spawn point. Their inventory upgrade. Very nice. Up on that. Extra spots. Let's see what's in here. I'll take it. I'll take it. Spawn points like this that have this little rough tent area here. If it's not the point you spawned at, I'm pretty sure you could smash it up. If I went to the one where I spawned, I would not be able to smash it. You can smash this too. Yep. Can't pick those up yet. All right. Here. Here. I think leaves stack up to 36, I believe. Something like that. All right. Here. That over here as well. Got that. Stuff in here. Extra boots is nice, I guess. It's not necessary, but not right now. The lashing, I'll have 4 lashings, that's pretty good. Save my game before I get in the truck. Did I check this car? I don't think I did. I could pick up this wood too. Little wood scraps I find handy actually for lighting the cooking fire. Use it for that rather than firewood. Oops. And once you start smashing up cars, you'll get a lot of wood scraps out of cars. Which we're not really doing yet. So. Usually there's a few more feathers in this area. So, here we get enough space to loot here. Yeah, we get 7 inventory spots, I think so. This cabin right here has infected in it at least some of the time, so you want to be very careful. Their inventory upgrade. Nice. Go around back, check the wood pile, because, yep, there's an axe on some of these. And always check on top of these trailers if you can. You never know. Also good to get a bird's eye view of things. So the road runs over this way. And right here, you can kind of see between the trees where there's some colored metal and stuff. That is the wall surrounding the bandit base. All right. So a lot of times Myst Survival is a laid-back survival game, in a way. Once you get to know what you're doing and you understand where the map is and stuff, things aren't quite so panicky most of the time. And you get the unexpected occasions where things really do happen. I mean, there's stuff to do here, and there is, you know, stuff that's got greater difficulty for sure. You know, you understand things like, you know, how to kill the bear and stuff, and you're like, okay, well, now I know how to do that. Once you get comfortable with that, right? You get comfortable with your, making your water supplies and stuff. Let's do that. Let's do it. Like we do on the Discovery Channel. Actually, please don't. Okay. Trying to keep this stuff all organized. Yeah, there's some bottles we can stack there. Not sure about this. I don't remember if there's anything in here we're gonna do. No, this is all good. This is fine. Can't stack that anymore. We can stack that. Okay. Save my game again. So we're going to ignore that cabin because of the affected unit, at least for now. It's going to be a great farming area later on. Farming the infected. Actually. Yes, they are. They are in there. Don't want to mess with them right now, but we will mess with them later, trust me. There's another little lake here. Down there is the White House. We'll see it from a different direction. So we'll go up to the main road here. If we went to the right, that would be the Bandit Camp. We're not going that way. That also towards Motel Mystifornia, etc. And the Bear Country. A lot of cars just in this area going forward here to break up. Think about my buttons. I'm playing other games again. I'm sorry, Myst Survival. I'm cheating on you with other games. Usually you can break these things up. I can't remember what you really get out of them, but let's find out. Apparently you can't break that one up. Okay. Most of them you can. This seems to be like an area where somebody was creating statues, like a statue maker, or I'm sorry, I don't remember what the word for a person is. Or statues that are rock and stuff is. I don't. I'm sure there's a word I'm missing, but I can't think of it. Check up on top. Nothing. Okay. Trying to get hurt getting down. Got a cabinet in here, and we are taking that. Got this stuff in here. Don't need to carry it with us. To eat yet. It's 9:05 in the morning. Can you believe we've already been up for 4 hours? Wow. Getting a lot accomplished today. I know. All important stuff to accomplish, though. You gotta get this looting done. Loot does not respawn in this game unless there is a massive update to the game, in which case, yes, usually all loot then respawns. But other than that, the cars you break up, most of them respawn. So there's that. But, a leaf in here or something. Okay, that's good. So, there's that lake I was telling you about, that little cabin's over there. There's another cabin actually on that lake that also has infected in it. And then there's another cabin on the other side of the lake, which we may end up looting. So yeah, all these cars with the black windows, you can break these up. All these. Here we can loot. Take that gas. Yes, we will. Give me the gas. My luck with driving so far has not been very good in games lately. That's all I'm going to say about my last Scum episode. That's all I'm going to say. Here with the kiss of death, I said the Mr. Feudal words, I'm the best driver in Scum. I tempted Scum to correct me, and it did. Oh, it slapped me like I'm its biatch. But should I talk about it? I could talk about it. I could talk about it now. If you wanted to have seen it, you would have seen it already. If not, go see it anyways. Yes, so my Scum 0.2 episode, I believe the issue... Wait for the truck because it's kind of noisy. I believe the issue I'm having with Scum, and both of the first 2 episodes now, is that my Scum game is on the same drive as my OBS, my recording software. For my other 3 series, I removed the games from that same drive and put them on my solid-state drive. So they are on separate drives, which they advise, especially with games that are more graphic intensive and that kind of thing. So I'm going to have to move my Scum game if I want to keep making any videos onto my solid-state drive. And I checked, and I do have room. I don't have a lot of room on my solid-state drive, but I do have enough to put Scum on there. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm eventually, if I'm going to keep this up, going to have to think about maybe getting a larger solid-state drive or a second solid-state drive, which are not cheap, and I don't have money. So anybody wants to send me money, go ahead. You don't have to send me money. Not saying I wouldn't take it. I'm just saying you don't have to. So yeah, hopefully that I'll be able to fix that pretty quick. Did I do this car? I can't remember. Did I check this car? Can't do 2 things at once. Game and talk. It's not always that easy. I think I probably did this one. Okay. Okay, so you break up this car with the dark windows. You can also break up the little trailer there. That one does not give you a gear, but it just gives you other stuff. One by the hotel is pretty special on that. You know, there's no military crate on this. Possibly military truck. This is a military truck, actually. By the way, you find a lot of these cans that pop in the game. The Coke ones, or the ones that, I don't know if they're actually Coke. They're Coca-Cola. Okay. So the cola cans, the red ones, will go down in percentage and eventually disappear. The lemon lime ones that look like a green Sprite can, those ones stay at 100% always. So that's good that they preserve longer, I guess. Oh, we got a car down here as well we can check. This is the White House. We will loot that a little bit so you'll be able to see it. Because there is loot in there. Okay, we're up here with the truck. Okay, we gotta go over this way. Dual buses and stuff here. We got that stick, sure. We need these sticks for arrows. Might as well keep track of them. Keep hold of them, grab them, cuddle them, hold them very, very tightly, like we're twins. We're unborn twins holding each other. You're listening to me again, people. Don't do it. It's dangerous. Say what's in my head, and that's probably not a good thing. So control button to crouch. We're going to go in here and pick up these. I didn't notice there being stuff in here before. What is this? Oh, there's a feather there underneath the... Nice. Very nice. Nothing there, though. No. They're here. Yep. Good spot to look for feathers right in here. I'll pick up these leaves, too. Feather there. Stick. You don't really need the rocks and stuff right now. I don't need feathers for making lashings. We'll need lashings for a few more things. So you're all like, "Wow, Dredd, you're finding these things really easy." Yes, yes, I am. Would you like to see how it looks with the foliage up too high? Where did all the stuff on the ground go? That is why I like the foliage. Hello. Because you can see stuff. Sorry, Ratty, the dev. I know you made this very lush ground cover, but it just gets in my way. Get this car already? No, I did not. Yes, you could loot all, but I'm used to just grabbing things out individually because loot time, sometimes it says 0 and sometimes it says like 2 minutes and stuff, and I don't want time to pass in the game while I'm taking loot out of a car. I'd just rather drag it over myself. You know, there's going to be people who say this game, we're going to talk about shift clicking. I'm just going to tell you people right now, listen to me, listen to me. If you shift click things to make you move items from one inventory to another, gas cannon here, by the way, taking that, you may run into issues. There will be some things you can't shift click. And if you do, you will lose your items that you're trying to move. Other things you can shift click. So my advice, take it or leave it, it is up to you. My advice is do as I do. Don't shift click anything, and then you don't have to try to memorize what can and can't be shift clicked in this game. Until somebody tells me I've been playing this game and, you know, in the last 100 hours I've played it, I've shift clicked everything and absolutely nothing has ever disappeared on me and Ratty has fixed everything, I won't be shift clicking. I don't want to lose my stuff. This is a survival game. I need to survive, people. Alright, I'm going to run back to the truck here. Throw some more stuff into storage if I have room. Got here. Anything? I can't put these there. More of those. that. There, can put that there. That there, can put that there. Put this over here. Things I can stack. Antibiotics, I can stack those. Okay, there, we're gonna put this thing. Okay. Saving the game again, and we're going into the military camp. No, we're gonna move the truck a little bit first. Let's move the truck. No, I'm gonna park it right down here. I know, you're like, Dredd, what are you doing? What are you doing? Military camp. I know. I know where the military camp is. Turn off the engine, leave it here. This is the White House, as you can, excuse me, you can see by the little icon. Bear with me. This can be set as base. There, so you're aware. This is the White House, and here is the garage that I live in when I have the White House and I have survivors. Okay. Just gonna wander around here for a bit and look for feathers, because this is a good spot for feathers. Having said that, I'll probably find none. That happens, but... One. There's one. Yes, there are some spots where you seem to have more frequent spawns of things like feathers, and you can kind of figure out, okay, well, this is a good area to come back to and keep looking. I mentioned there's a car you can fix up here. There's a car you can fix up there. The SUV, the station wagon, the jalopy mobile, whatever you want to call it, it's there. Will I get one of those later in the game? I might. I quite frequently have multiple vehicles, so yeah. Don't have enough stuff, enough car parts and whatever to have two vehicles going, nor do I really have a reason to have two vehicles going at the time, so at the moment, there's no real point. You're like, Dredd, what are you doing? I'm looking for feathers. So near this path here, which goes down in front of the White House, usually a pretty good spot for feathers. Another one. Here's another one. Nothing's misty yet. No, there's another one of those paths going up the hill to that big, huge bandit camp with all the bandits in it. Not all the bandits, but a large number of bandits in it. And all the bandits, and there'd only be one bandit camp, really. Or one camp inhabited by all the bandits. All the other camps would not really be a camp, there's nobody in them. Huh. Things Dredd says that makes people think. Yeah, my mind's pretty luscious. Tell you what, the girls like me because I got a big brain. Yeah, the girls like me because I'm a nice guy. Then later on, they move on to a bad boy. So I try to be a bad boy, and I'm a bad boy in my own head, but, yeah, just in my own head. Oh, if I could just get out of my own head. Run back here and drop off this here loot. do I? Done. Hello, brother. So I think you can probably break up this. You can break up the tricycle and twing set. The twing set. Oh my goodness, I'm talking like a Tweety bird. The swing set or the slide. The swing set's over there. The slide. The little tricycle. These little springy things. This tricycle, you can break all those up. They will respawn. You can get some loot from them. Obviously not great loot, but it's something. Feather? It's a really good spot when I'm feather hunting. This is where I come to. Another feather. Another feather. They weren't here when I looked before, so they respawn that quick. They just fall out of the magic ratty sky, and there they are. Look at that, kids. Look at that. Where did that go? That fell down? Alright, let's hold on. We now have like 20 feathers, and we might still have some back at base too, I believe. So, hey, saving my game. We're all full up on the inventory spaces right now. So I'm not going to loot this right this moment. I'm going to start work on the army base. Sure, we'll eat a blueberry. What the heck? Welcome to the army base. It's here to apparently as a checkpoint to keep people from crossing either direction. I don't know. There was some kind of a outbreak / alien invasion thing kind of going on here. Hey, up here we've got a box. Who doesn't like a box? Like, I've owned cats. I know. Cats like boxes. Taking all the containers. Always take all the containers you can get. Take them. Just take them. You're going to need them for storage. Otherwise, you just got to build more containers, and that just takes up some of your resources to do. Why would you build things you could just steal? That's not really what I mean, but... You're like, ooh, gun crates. Can't open those. There's just static little things. So I'll show you where all the loot is in this place. Hopefully it all spawned in properly. Tire. Tire's here. Nothing. Nothing's here. You had the box over there. Over on this side. Should have a weapon. Yep. Got an M4 rifle. There you go. A machine gun. We have ammo for it? We do not. We have pistol ammo, which we have a pistol. Shotgun ammo, which we have a shotgun. And we have the M4 rifle ammo, and we have no rifle ammo. By the way, when you pick up ammo and it says rifle ammo, that means it goes in the M4 rifle or machine gun. You pick up ammo and it says the hunting rifle, that is the hunting ammo. That'll be, or the hunting rifle, which has a scope on it and can be used to take out people, like bandits, at a distance. Very handy. Also handy for the scope, because you can see things at a distance. So yes, this is the little army base, army camp, whatever you want to call it. Get water here. It's always there. Thing here, over in the middle, you can pick up some loot. You might be able to break that up. I can't remember. General, a little bits of loot strewn around here. This is all busted up. You can't get anything out of that. We've got some 9mm ammo. That's for the pistol, right? Yep. We have one of these. You can't bust these up. You can't take them with you, but you can loot them. You're like Dredd. If you keep picking up loot, you're going to run out of room. I am going to run out of room, but I'm also going to pick up some more containers here. Lots and lots of containers. Look, electronic parts on the ground. If your foliage was turned up, you wouldn't be able to see that. Here, make sure we don't miss anything. Thing in the truck. You just kind of pass through the canopy. It's kind of weird. The way it is. Oh, look, a container. Ooh, I'll take those bandages. Thank you. Grenade. Nice. There. There. Alrighty. We're going to take this. Turn it back all the way over this way. Where we put the other box. Looks like it might be starting to get misty. Hoping not, but it looks like it is. Yep, so we're going to run for the White House and cower in here. Stay out of the mist. So I'm not going to go in the White House because if I do, where I said that the infected can break through these windows, well, we don't really have time or resources to be fortifying those windows. So we're going to cower in here. Many a time I've made this my living quarters. There's no windows here with those boards on that they can break in. They can't open doors. So, and you can see outside when the mist is gone, you hear the birds. So it is, I'm going to save my game. It is 12 minutes after 12. We're going to figure the mist lasts about 3 hours. And I don't really have much else to do in here, so we're going to sleep for 3 hours. See how that goes. Heard something. I don't care I heard something. I'm sleeping. Don't bother me. Fortunately, you can only select increments of an hour for sleeping. You can't do partial hours, so. Birds are chirping. Mist is over. We are getting hungry. Let's eat. That'll also clear up an inventory spot for us. As you can see, as your hunger goes up, eating that meat, your thirst plummets. So always eat first, drink after. If I drank and put my thirst up, then I ate, my hunger would go up, my thirst would go back down, I need to drink again. Kind of a waste. You know what else is a waste? Let me tell you. That thing between your buttocks and your chest. It's your waist. When it comes to waste, that thing is a total waste. Oh, good afternoon, Miss Valley. Looks a little misty still, but it's over. One of these ugly buggers. Oh, right in the keister. Yeah, he's dead. As per usual, we didn't kill him, we can't loot him. It's almost always that way, but occasionally the game glitches and you'll find dead zombies, dead affected who do have stuff on them, so it doesn't really hurt the check. There's my 2 containers. Oh, I filled that one up. Yes, this one is not full. Well, let's fix that. Just keep the rest with me. Yeah, I'm going to throw that there. And that. Okay. Ooh, sticks. Don't mind if I do. You know, this is going to sound funny, but when I watch Black Hat play Mist Survival, hi Black Hat, I could watch him and sometimes do for hours picking up sticks and leaves. He gets so excited. Oh, a stick! Oh, a leaf! I'll give you that. I'll take that. Thank you. I don't know why I get a really big kick out of that. I like that episode recently where he just followed Scott around while Scott was cutting trees for him, and he just like followed around behind him and he sped it up, but he was just following Scott, cutting trees and collecting the sticks and leaves. It's pretty funny. Way to go, Black Hat. You got a great sense of humor, man. And a lot of patience, and I know because you let me on your scum server, so You have patience to put up with me. I'm a wee bit of a wild child inside of a science professor's body or something. I don't know. Inventory upgrade. Only need about 3 more of those, and we are maxed out. And we're not even called Max. Well, our character might be named Max. We don't really know. Ready? We need the ability to name our character. Also, I think it'd be kind of neat, Ready, if I know in October he added this in. There was no, you couldn't look down and see your body or anything before. Now that's there. You know, in all seriousness, Randy, it probably wouldn't be too much of an issue for you to do it, and I know it may not be on your priorities, but it'd be nice if you could choose between male and female too. And then when you looked your equipment and stuff, there'd be a female here instead of a male. It would be nice. It'd be nice to have the option. I'm sure many of the women would appreciate the option. I'm sure many of the men would too. Or those who, anyways, yes, or any of the other genders that people say are out there. That's all I'm saying on that. I'm not dissonant. I'm just putting that out there. They probably all like their opportunity to have a gender choice as well in the game. That's what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily saying Ryder needs to put 30 genders in the game, though. That's probably overkill. Baseball bat. You know, at some point in this game, we're probably going to take this baseball bat and either take out a bandit or an infected or the bear with it. I mean, I've seen the learned journeyman take out the bear with a baseball bat. That's quite the sight, actually. It's really quite the sight. Okay, so we've got a couple more containers here. We're gonna whip these out of here. Open up our flap and whip these out. Open up the tent flap, right? That's what I meant, and you knew it. Stop thinking dirty, people. That's for me to do. I don't have a dirty mind. I have a dirty mouth. I actually am very shy, and I usually, you know, in the past, I would not have spoken things that were risque at all. But I seem to have lost the ability to filter what I say. It is difficult for me as I've gotten older to filter my sayings, my thoughts. I was gonna say my thoughts, but it's not thoughts, it's words. The words coming out of my mouth seem to just fly out without me. You know, sometimes they surprise me. I'm like, oh, what did I? Really? I said that? I barely had time to think it, and I already said it. They're like, oh my goodness. Wearing down my stamina running, but oh well. Oh well. Okay, so we checked that tent there. We'll check this one here. Oh, look, a container. Look, there's a fan in the ground. I'm a big fan of that fan. Oh, hey, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Wow. Hunting. See, loaded in hunting rifle. We don't have one of those yet. You know how you get a hunting rifle? You kill a bandit that has a hunting rifle, aka a bandit sniper. Difficult to do before they waste you at a couple 100 yards. Rack shots too. Oh, nice. A helmet. We're not going to wear that now. Another machine gun. Up there. Let's take this and whip this out of here. You must whip it. Whip it real good. Any Evo fans? Oh, apparently this is one of those things you should be able to pick up, but you can't. Alright. Happens. Happens actually a lot more frequently in other games than it does here, so I complain too much. Built a base here before. Built the base here by building platforms up, and between these tents and the fence, actually it kind of straddled the fence and went that way as well. It was like down from where the front of that car is to somewhere down in here. Built everything up off the ground, had ladders going up. It was quite the base. It wasn't real beautiful to look at, but it was cool. I enjoyed it. Many, many places to build in this game that you can build bases, and it's all not all just about ooh, a feather, a stick, and a leaf, and a stick, and a leaf, and a feather. It's not all about just taking over the buildings that the game says you can, right? For bases. As you play more of this game, you'll branch out and find more spots. Another good place for feathers right up in here. More spots and places you're like, oh, I'm just gonna build something here. Just freeform build it, right? Freeform, freestand. Free ride, take it easy. Like that. That's slow ride. That's I did free ride to the slow ride. Oh man, that was slow ride. Take it easy. It's come on for a free ride. By your side. Come on for a free ride. Yeah, that's the one. Got my ride songs mixed up. Ride all messed. You know, you're hanging out with me in person, you will never, ever get me to sing. Yet here I am realizing everybody who hears this has got to hear me sing and me in my horrible voice, and it doesn't really bother me. Certainly would bother me in person, though. Oh, it's charcoal. That is charcoal. Hello, charcoal. Hello, nurse. Did I do these ones already? I think I did. Just want to make sure. Yes, yes, I did. Okay. So down this way, it's all fenced off, and there's nowhere on the map going that way. Down this way, we head towards the subdivision. The White House is over this way. So you're aware of where we are on the map. I know it's tough when there is no map. Remember what I said. Go to the Steam forums. Check for the latest map update on the Steam forums by Dr. DOCTOR _ dentist DENTIST. He makes very professional looking maps of this game, and he's done an amazing job. Dr. Dentist, thank you for all you do, sir or madam, or other. Okay, so we're almost done looting here. Another feather. Yay! Feather! We're almost done looting here. Not almost done looting entirely. Time is... oh, it's 5 o'clock. In that case, we are almost done looting entirely. I don't think there's anything much here. It's all barricaded off. There's usually something here. Yeah, it's charcoal this time. Yeah. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Stick, I'll take that stick. And put the feather or the leaf in a stick. That, we've got another one of these here. I don't believe there's anything on top of these. I think all this stuff here you can jump up on, you can find ways up on, but there's nothing there. I believe charcoal. Feather. Just double check though. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, you can't get on this one. Yeah, it's down here. There, so what we've got is another container here. Ooh, it's got an MRE in it. Nice. It's got a Murray in it. Hello, Murray. Bad protection, but it's a nice glove. We go. Black looks nicer, I think. Not that you can see it, but I'd show it to you, but I don't. Do you wanna? Okay, toss this bugger down here. dark, people. It's getting dark. It's getting scary. Ooh, feather. A leaf. I can't believe I found a feather. I can't believe it. Ooh, a blueberry. Ooh, a feather. Man, some luck with the feathers. It's good. All about the foliage setting, people. It's all about the foliage setting. And that, just keeping an eye on the ground. Come on and take a free ride. Is that a feather? Yeah. Okay. So here's where we're at. Ta-da! Here's where we're at. Okay. We are, like, right here. You can see my feet, even. Oh. Show you the black tactical gloves. Looks way better with our kind of dark gray ginch with the blackish tactical gloves. Right? I thought. Wish we could have black boots, too. We should have some good military boots. Oh, it actually increases your walk speed? I wonder if it actually does. And it says protection bad. Ready? Why does the boots got bad protection? You know, we have a shirt, but it doesn't show a shirt. It doesn't show the long sleeve shirt anyways. Like, we take that off. But it showed the short sleeve shirt. What happened? It dropped it. Okay. Funny how it drops, so it all looks like cardboard. Okay. We'll just put that. We're gonna eat that. So, early access game, it's definitely not perfect. I mean, it's perfect for me. I love it, but it's not. It's got stuff that needs to get worked out. That's fine. It is early access game. You cannot expect a finished product in an early access game. If you do, you are being foolish. Sorry, it's just you are. Don't buy an early access game if you want a game that you can play and finish and be like, yeah, I challenged that game with a, I challenged all the bosses and I defeated them all and I won that game and I did everything there was to do. That's impossible. It's not finished. It's early access. It is designed for people to play it as it's being developed and give feedback to the developer. And that, my friends, is where we are going to have another discussion. Developer feedback and early access games. Where could I be going with this? Let me tell you. I'll tell you all about it. First, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves all snuggled into here. Because we're staying here overnight, so we can loot the White House in the morning, load the truck up, and go back home. It's almost 6 in the evening, and yeah, it's a good time to have a chat, people. Myth Survival is one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game of all time. I love it. There are a lot of people who really like this game. There are a lot of people who really love this game. There are people who play it regularly. There are people who are very supportive of the process of making a game. They understand we got a single solo developer, Captain Ready. Captain Ready, sir. Much respect. We've got Steam forums. We've got other people you like Viper 139 2000. You can reach out to him on YouTube or Discord or wherever and ask him questions or ask him for help or watch his teaching videos on things. Lots of good people out there who play this game. You can talk to, and they'll probably help you out if you need it. I've been very saddened to have it suggested to me, and it's not confirmed, but suggested to me, that the developer, and again, I'm stating we have a one developer game. Everything you see is one man doing this. When I say man, I'm not being sexist. I believe Ratty is a male. I could actually be wrong on that. I have never seen a picture. I don't know. One person game developer. They've done an amazing job. To expect them to be able to rush something out, yet keep the quality up, it's not going to happen. It's going to be a slower process. Have it suggested, which it's been kind of thrown out there lately, that the developer no longer talks to the fans because of the way he's been treated is fucking disgusting. And that's not on the developer, that's on the people. Don't be a fucking tool. Don't fucking ruin this game for me. I'm sorry, I'm a little upset. Don't ruin this game and make the developer turn his back because you want to be an asshat. Have respect, not only for Ratty in this game. Any game you have played, you don't have to like it. But you do have to respect the work of the devs. You respect that they put work in. Unless they are out there and they are dissing you and disrespecting you badly online, and you better be able to frickin' prove it. Don't go in guns blazing, tear a strip off them. If you don't like something about the game, you're probably welcome to make suggestions, but you better do it in the right way, respectfully. These people put hours, hundreds and thousands of hours of work into these games. Many of them put all the cash they've got. They mortgage their houses. They go into bankruptcy trying to get these games out here for people, and they do the best they frickin' can. Treat them with the respect they deserve. If you can't speak nicely to them, don't speak to them. Don't leave messages for them or for fans of the game that badmouth the devs or tear apart the game based upon the fact that you didn't like it. In an early access game, do not tear apart the devs for bugs. That's stupid. If you didn't understand what an early access game is before you bought it, you should have asked somebody. That's on you. Don't be a person who's a bully. Don't be a person who causes the dev to possibly abandon a great game based upon a couple of asshats being negative. Now, I'm hopeful Ratty has not stopped listening to people. I'm hoping he's just maybe stopped talking for a while he's busy working on the game. That's understandable. I don't have an issue with that. I don't know if anybody out there knows Ratty personally or knows how to get a hold of him. But if I could speak to him, I would tell him he's got a great and amazing game, that I appreciate the number of hours and probably the amount of money and time he has put into this. It's a labor of love. And I can appreciate that. It's when you create something, it's like your child. You cherish it. You love it. You get frustrated with it at times. You work to make it something better. And you share it with others. People, please be human beings. Treat others with respect. Stop giving the gaming industry and the gaming fans a bad name. You can't say anything positive. Shut your trap. Simple. Go on and do another game. Go on and do something else. Go on and do something else entirely. Go eat an apple. Go clean your room. Go get a job. Do whatever. Just don't be tearing people apart on the freaking internet. Don't. Be a better human being than that. For myself, I don't like what I've seen of the game Valheim. I understand a lot of people find it very popular right now. A lot of people are playing it. That's awesome. I'm not saying my opinion of the game needs to be forced on anybody. I'm not saying I need to call up the devs and tear a strip off of because I don't like the look of the game. I don't like it, and I'm not planning on buying it, at least at this time. I may never play it. I may play it later in life. I don't know. It may be later in life I find that I like the game. Right now, I don't. That's just an opinion. That's all it is. Don't force your opinions on others. Don't try to make yourself feel better by ripping strips off others. That's just super irresponsible of you. Don't do it. Don't be an internet bully. Be a good human being. Support the devs. Give them good feedback. appreciate what they put out. Yeah, that's all I got to say. I ranted quite a bit. I apologize. I am passionate about this game. I'm also passionately against bullying. It's just stupid. Don't do it. I understand somebody buys a game, something doesn't work. I understand if you're like a console player and you bought Cyberpunk 2077 and then you get upset that it's not working at all and you have problems with your refund and you're upset at the devs. I get it. The devs promised things and the devs didn't provide those things on that game. Not all of it, at least. So I understand. And I understand you buy the game and they say it's going to work on console and it doesn't. I understand you being upset. You've got a right to be. I still think you need to be respectful. You need to rein in your anger, talk in a reasonable tone, in a reasonable manner, explain your situation, ask, is it going to get fixed? Am I going to be able to play the game, or am I going to get a refund? And then move on. Find yourself another game to play for the meantime, or get a PC and play it on that. Again, you're allowed to have your opinion. You're allowed to feel things about it. Don't react out of anger and hatred and be a bully. Just don't do it. All right, people. I'm thinking about ending this here, but you know what? I'm going to continue a little longer because, you know, after ranting like that, I need some fun. So we're going to do number 7, and we're going to sleep here in the awesome White House garage for, I don't know, 10 hours. No birds yet, that's why. It's not 5 o'clock yet. We'll sleep another hour. Want to just wait for 20 minutes? I'll sleep. Birdies, alrighty. Here's the plan, folks. I'm just going to grab... Actually, I'm just going to go look for feathers again first. Grab that, sure. So just basically look in and around the path. Get to tell by the color and shape what's a feather and what's not. You can usually see it from a distance once you get good at this. I went far enough away for the feathers to respawn. I mean, it's not necessarily going to drop a feather in the exact same spot, but should drop something in the same spot. It's like a spawn point, right? Here's a feather. There's another feather. Here's another feather. A leaf, a stick. Here's another feather. Here's another feather. You haven't figured out, I pick up a lot of feathers, and I get pretty good at telling where they're going to be. I shouldn't say that. As soon as I start to brag about things in games, and I usually tragically die in a fiery explosion or something stupid. Bragging is not a thing I should ever do. I'm trying not to. I'm just trying to let you know. Played this game enough, I know some things about it. Like how important feathers are, and generally speaking, where to find them. We'll just run down the opposite direction from the house there and see if there's any feathers in that area. Feather. Call me the Feather Master. Call me the Feather Tickler. Please don't call me that. That would be arousing. What? No, no. You know what's arousing? It's like when a rooster crows and you wake up. That's rousing. That's rising. That's arising. That's when you arise in the morning. You don't. You're not aroused in the morning. Well, you. Nope. Quiet. Quiet. Dredd. Quiet. Quiet. You're posting this on YouTube. Be quiet. So hard to be quiet. So hard to be quiet. So hard. There. Okay, we're just gonna run up here now. I could drive over, but I'm fine with running. Need to run around. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Yeah, get it out of my heart. I have no idea why that came to me. In my head, I will say it, or sing it, or sling it like a stone, sling stone, like a shot, like a Flintstone, slingshot stone. And things that rhyme with tangerine. Go. Gotta go with banjo. You have to pronounce it as bangerine. Oh. Would you like to have a bite of my bangerino? Or would you like to have a date with Dan Marino? I wouldn't, but somebody might. Probably Dan's wife. Well, maybe she wouldn't want it. Maybe Dan Marino's wife wouldn't want a date with Dan Marino. That would be like a couple of my marriages. Whoa. And yes, if you find that I joke about my marriages, it's because they were miserable experiences in hindsight. I kid, mainly, sort of, but yeah, divorce is never cool. I have respect and love for the two women I married, but they know I'm not perfect, and I know they're not perfect. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to work. I just want to play Miss Survival all day. Ah! Feather. I believe you all matter. And I'll take that, and I'll like it. Oh, I'll like it. Yee-haw! As I just make noises. As I can. It reminds me I have a mouth. Just remember, kids, everyone should have a voice. Just shut up when your parents tell you to. No, I'm not kidding. Kidding, but I'm not. Shut up. Alrighty then. Things that make you say, diggy, diggy, diggy. Okay. So the next trick is to arrange things on the truck better. We'll move this. Does it not want to move that way? Come on. I had it. Had it up to here with you kids. Oh, this one's not full. Why is that one not full? Don't think I'm going to be able to take all these containers with me. I just think there's too many, even for the magic truck. Probably not a good idea to tempt the magic truck to do some weird flippy things. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wow, picked up 28 feathers. Oh. Alright. Let's see if we can get this one up here. It's telling me I can put it there, so alright. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'll drink till the night. Let's see what's that one. This up here. What was that? If I grab this container. Okay. So I'm gonna take this. Drop it here. Take this one. Drop that there. Oh, I forgot to show you this too. There is a water tower. There's a couple water towers in the game. There's one here. Water towers are good things to go up on and get away from the infected during the mist. Also good for finding loot on occasionally. This one never has any loot. This one does not, but I'm going to go up here anyways, because it'll probably make a liar out of me. Around a circle and make sure there's no loot here. No loot. Alright. Some of the other water towers do usually have a piece of loot. Usually some kind of armor or something. Occasionally a suitcase full of stuff. Save my game. Let's go into the house. We're going into the White House, folks. Here we go. So here's the White House. They can't break in through these windows. They can't break in through these windows, but these two windows they can break in. So you'd have to put the chicken wire fencing in there. See, the barrier durability is 100%, but it doesn't really matter because they can still break through there. So, yeah. Every time they break it, it costs you to put this barrier back up. But in the meantime, they can hop through and then you got to kill them. So, yeah, the chicken wire fence is the B menu over here with the house icon. This stuff, the livestock fence, I call it chicken wire. It's whatever. It's probably not really chicken wire, but you turn this so it's like, you know, perpendicular, flush up out the wall, and you go up until you can see it somewhere. There, wait. There. So then you could click on this with your left click to place it, and then you can build it. Not doing that. And by building that over the window, they cannot break through it. Another one of those windows they can break in here. I'm hoping maybe Randy's planning on putting a basement in at some point into this house. I'm not sure. Or making this a washroom, because this house has no washroom, and I always find that really odd. Another window they can break in here in the kitchen. all these cabinets and things. You can't use a stove, but you could check all these for loot, because there is some. And you can store things in here too. Which is handy, but still don't like using this for a base. I have my reasons. These 3 drawers. Nothing there. Something there. Revolver ammo. And a hammer. Why not? Only 29.3%, but I'll take it and like it. That's weird writing. Oh, it's upside down. Oh. I think the windows up here are all fine. Well, they can't get to the second floor to break in the window anyways. What am I thinking? What are you thinking, Dredd? A number between 1 and 7 is the number 9. Yes! The prize you win is a no prize. Anybody read comic books back in the day and remember when Marvel gave out no prizes? So if you found a mistake in a comic book, you could write in and you could say, hey, I found this mistake, but then what you would have to do is give an explanation for the mistakes. You'd be like, yeah, I saw in this panel, you're reading this comic on this one page, and there's this panel, there's Spider-Man, and the next panel, you only had 1 arm, and then the next panel after that, he's back to having 2 arms. So, he must have got stuck in there's a black hole that wandered by, and his arm was sticking in the black hole, and it was invisible, and you couldn't see it. And the writers would be like, yeah, thank you. They post your letter in the letters pages. They'd be like, oh, thank you for that. Yes, yeah, that's exactly what happened. You win a no prize. That was a real thing. It was pretty cheap. Anybody ever had their letter published in a comic book? I did as an adult. I did. Was it exciting? Well, I scanned and I scanned it. And I've got the picture still, so I guess it was kind of exciting. Not really as exciting as an adult as it would have been as a kid, I'm sure. Still. Another passion of mine, comic books, except it's pretty much dead now because the industry killed itself, so. Okay. Take things we absolutely need. Leave things we absolutely don't need. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Now you're thinking, Dredd, what the hell? I'm telling you, it's gonna drive fine. None of these are touching the cab. Okay. Nothing's in the wheel wells. You will actually make it back to base. Ooh, look at the sun glinting there with those things on the truck. Save first. We're gonna go forward. We're gonna stop. Take it out and look just to make sure everything's still there. Okay. So, I'm apologizing, although I really don't mean to apologize, but I am anyways, that I so far have not yet gotten to the action parts of this game. I mean, we had a rock flip twice. That was kind of actiony. We got to kill the bear. Because the bear kind of semi-chases a couple times. If you go this way, that's a bandit camp. We don't want to go there. But I have not got into any infected battles or bandit battles yet. You know what? I'm busy surviving, people. But that stuff will come. It'll happen. Like I say, once we get once we get our bow built, we will be able to go raid some bandit camps. Now we got enough feathers to make enough arrows. Bear Lake. Up there is the Hotel Mystifornia, and over there is the gas station. Welcome to the Motel Mystifornia. Don't need to stop for dirty water. We've already got some. Oh, we need the saw bench. I forgot about the saw bench. Well, we can't fit it on the truck, so kids, saw benches next episode. It's fine. We don't. We're not going back and doing building right now, anyways. So. We will need those other 2 containers too. So that's probably what we're gonna do next episode. Let's pick up those 2 extra lockers, get everything off the truck. Pick up those 2 extra lockers there at the lighthouse, and pick up the saw bench, bring those back. Start getting a little building done at the base so I can start organizing my stuff in my containers. Right now it's not organized at all. It's hard to find things. It's important to get some organization happening. Any bears here? Nope. These are 30.83% dried. So it could take 3 or 4 days to do. Surprising. You know what? God. Oh, arrows are made at the workbench too. That's right. Okay. Can't even. I was just gonna stand here and make arrows, but I can't do that. Not the good arrows. Can't do it. All right. Well, you know what I always say. Good chat. You know, when I say good chat, it isn't a good chat. There's some irony there. Alrighty. What was it? 8 in the morning. I mean, technically, we can unload the truck and go back and grab that stuff now, which we certainly can do. I thought it was morning because we slept overnight there. We had a overnight trip. Let's go over here. Pick up the firewood. I hope there's enough firewood. Oh, we can rectify that. There is. Good. Get the bark. There's the bark. Let me in the suitcase. There's the bark. Oh, and take a free ride. Yeah, there's always a song going on in my head. Okay, so let's put our 10 liters of water, dirty water, in here. You now have an empty bucket. We're gonna put it over here and take our 5.4 liters of clean water. Take that out. And we're gonna say we have matches, we got firewood, we got tree bark. It's all in our inventory, so this thing is ready to go. And we start distilling that 10 liters of water. This water into here. Water. Most important thing, water and shelter for survival. Those are the 2 most important. After that, food. After that, in this game, transportation. Or transportation, well, yeah. Yeah, no, that's about right. That's about how it goes. And, you know, weapon. Actually, a weapon would probably come before transportation. Something you do defend yourself with, and tools. tool is probably more important than weapon because you need tools for building and for various other things. Uh, Versilvan am I correct in my survival thinking? Let me know. Versilvan, everyone. Yeah. He got mad at me because they didn't say his name. Really awkward to say, but that's fine. That's fine. It's Latin. I get it. I'm not much of a Latin speaker. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna drink a little. We're gonna fill that up. And we're gonna dump bark back in here so I know where it is. Let's go put the firewood back over here so I know where that is. Put it at the same spot for now. Hey, doing that thing again. I don't like that. Weird. Alrighty, people, saving my game, and we're calling it here. When we come back, we will definitely be cleaning the crap out of the back of the truck and going back and grabbing those 2 containers and the saw bench, and doing some starting to do some work on the base here. Start building some structure around this thing that we can then live off of as well. And then we'll be able to do some base organization as we start building eventually. It may not happen right away, but this has got to be good enough to last us for, you know, a few weeks in this game for sure. Maybe even over a month. We'll see. Well, what day are we on? We're on day 6. I don't anticipate moving this base probably in the... I would say we'll probably be here at least 60 days. That'd be my guess. And, you know, by then we might be at least thinking about moving on to making a new base and then a new section. So we'll see. We'll see, people. Thanks for coming along on the ride. This is Miss Valley Gaming. This has been Dredd, and the game has been Miss Survival. We will see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you who watch this. I appreciate all of you who give a thumbs up, all of you who comment, all of you who subscribe. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I do appreciate you. People, you are a good portion of the reason why I do this. The other portion is the fun of gaming. So thank you very much, and we will see you next time. Dredd out.